Ian Belknap, are you ready? You bet your fucking life I'm ready! Right Club audience, are you ready? Yeah! Ian Belknap, in 3, 2, 1, begin. In the titty bar of life, and I think we can agree that life is a titty bar, fame is the champagne room. Every bit as depressing as out front, but the no-touch rule does not apply. You may smack the ass of any leathery herpes girl that captures your fancy. Little-known fact, behind the semen-crusted velvet rope outside the champagne room, you will find no actual champagne. There is a tepid case of Prosecco from a haunted vineyard outside Bakersfield, but you are urged to avoid it, because to take but one sip is to know madness. Phil Spector and Tom Sizemore split a bottle of that shit, and look where it got them. All over the news. The difficulty, as with any magical place that is super amazing, is gaining access. To stand out from the other spray-tan bulimics and chiseled gym rats requires a deathless brand of attention-seeking and towering self-regard that eludes most of us. Here's a quick test to see if you're ready for the mind-shattering wonders of the champagne room. 1. Sit before a mirror, or more likely, remain before a mirror. 2. Take a cleansing breath. No! That was a fucking calming breath! Do it again! Do it better! Do you want this or what? I mean, that was a fucking adequate cleansing breath. But okay. 3. Lock eyes with your reflection. Sweet Christ, but you are sexy. How do you even keep your hands off yourself? Now imagine you're getting interviewed by Access Hollywood's Nancy O'Dell, who is in no way horrifying. And she's digging you. You kidding me? There's a fucking puddle in her seat. 4. In your left hand, squeeze the life out of a puppy. Not just any puppy, the most pants-crappingly adorable chocolate lab you ever laid eyes on. 5. Your right hand, hold it over a lit candle like Martha Stewart. Oh, does that fucking hurt? You little pussy, nut up, you fucking faggot. I'm talking to ladies here too. Quit being such a fucking faggot, ladies. 6. Now, as you try to block out the murder squeals of the puppy and the delicious grilling hot dog smell of your other hand, give Nancy O'Dell your most dazzling smile. Wow. Seriously? That's dazzling to you? No, yeah, it would be if you were a fucking statue of Abe Vigoda. Come on now. 7. Now tell O'Dell how stoked you are about your latest project. You're the second lead in a horribly ill-advised romantic comedy starring Charles Grodin and Selena Gomez. That is called Statutory. Your role consists entirely of scenes where you're either supplying Grodin's character with more roofies, or you're holding her down in the back of his windowless van. Sidebar, your agent shot himself like 8 seconds after you signed on. And your publicist is not merely underqualified, but is actually a feral cat retrieved from a dumpster behind a Toyota. 8. Now regale her about Statutory. How down-to-earth Charles is, what a doll Selena is, and how the whole cast and crew was really just like a family. She can never know that when you say family, you mean like in The Hills Have Eyes. Block out the visions of shooting every scene at the center of a glassy-eyed ring of teamsters, their faces glistening and slack-jawed, while their stubby, calloused hands yank at the front of their grimy painter's pants, and they ruin take after take with their guttural off-screen moaning. And go. Good. Did you snuff the puppy? Check. You got a cauterized candle hole in your hand? Check. O'Dell enchanted by your convincing regard for Statutory? Check. She thought it was hilarious when you described the hijinks on the set, like the time Grodin dipped his dick in your Jamba Juice and stood over you laughing while he forced you to drink the rest of it. You're ready, my friend. Welcome to the eye-searing glory of the super foxy champagne room. Be advised, though, it is less a room than a bunker built of human skulls and dreams defiled. But it's glamorous like crazy. You're home free. The Champagne Room, after all, is the only place on the face of the fucking earth where the dilettante fucktard like James fucking Franco gets called a fucking Renaissance man. Before you head in, though, you gotta do a quick interview with Joan and Missy Rivers. Do not be alarmed. Just know that Joan, at this point, is made mostly of spackle, and that Missy is technically a shaved pony. You'll love them. They're the best. The best here meaning intolerable harpies. Stay focused. Too often, a newcomer is so entranced by the sights and smells. It will come as no shock that Jessica Simpson, for example, smells like Jolly Ranchers and unrecovered memories of being molested. It's going to be tough to stay sharp, though, because they're all here. Vincent D'Onofrio with his bafflingly giant face you could park a motorcycle on. Madonna with those arms made of human jerky. Tom Cruise standing on a bar stool so he can make out with Neil Patrick Harris. Nicolas Cage with his Total Recall Quado that makes his every decision. Gwyneth Paltrow, who, it turns out, did not rely on special effects for that scalp and face peel-off in Contagion, because that is her favorite parlor trick, and she does it all the time. Do not get so captivated by celebrity that you forget you've entered a Thunderdome arena where you must fight like a dragon to claim your piece of the dream. If you falter, there's a remorseless army of great-looking sex bots right behind you. This is the Champagne Room, the most glittering slaughterhouse there is, and if you're not willing to spill a little bit of your own blood, dignity, cartilage, stomach acid, brain matter, empathy, and tooth enamel, then you're not deserving of the Champagne Room, and you can wait out front with the rest of the scumbag failures.